Here we go, here we go, here we go. Welcome to the show, Monica, Mo, justice in the mix. Bringing truth with no tricks. Mama Mo, here we go. Welcome to the show, Monica, Mo, justice in the mix. Bringing truth with no tricks. Saturdays our day to shine. Focus on books and storylines. Courtroom drama commentary. Keeping it real, never scary. Mo justice dropping wisdom. Weekend vibes, you can't miss them. Open your mind, let the truth be told. From the cases big to the bold. Deep dive into legal scenes. Breaking down what justice means. Analyzing every clue we find. No stone left unturned, no mind left blind. Gather round, it's time to see. Justice served thoughtfully. Books and cases, join the ride. Monica, more justice by your side. Oh, justice dropping wisdom. Weekend vibes, you can't miss them. Open your mind, let the truth be told. From the cases big to the bold.
Good evening and welcome to Monos featuring me, Monica Mo Justice. Oh, featuring me, Mo. Go girl. It's your what? Shout out to the Leos. Leo season has just begun or it began. Enjoy it while you can, because it's nothing like a Leo. And for those of you who want to be mad because people is claiming astrology, listen, you down with GESUS. Why we can't be down with what we down with? All right. You know you. Anyway. It's WTF Wednesday. New series here on Momo over at Motown. This one is one of those ones where I think it could just do what it do. Ooh. What I planned on doing initially was coming out here and speaking on some stuff that happened in some courtrooms in the last couple of days that had me saying, what the F? One, what the F at a moment. At a moment. It was just one after the other. And then there was the screets, the YouTube screets, that is. And I stumbled myself up in a chat room. I listened with no specificity. I was just like, oh, all right. And something told me to rewind. I think it was those words like Mo popped out. Just didn't resonate well with me. I was like, why would it be a big deal if Mo popped out? It's not a big deal, Mo popped out, but Mo popped out. I was like, so I went back and I went on replay. And it was at that moment that I heard some things. And I was just like, I'm gonna have to correct some records around here. So let me first say shout out to Sam Francis. What's up, Sam? She is a mother freaking former influencer. You know, Tyon, I'm gonna have to hit you up. Cause wait a second. You know what you are? You one of the originals. I went to the movies with you. I went to the movies with you, sir. Oh, I keep forgetting I can't do it from over there. Hold up, I gotta come over here. I went to the movies with you, sir. You were an original. All right. So shout out to Sion. And welcome, Miss Carla. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. I'm confused. All right. I understand why somebody is a little still mad at me. All right. But I had a conversation recently with someone. And what I realized when I was having the conversation is this ain't going nowhere. It's not improving. It's not like it's in this cycle where the stuff just keeps going on and on relentlessly and it doesn't come to an end. And the reason why some things don't come to an end is because people haven't resolved their differences completely. Maybe sometimes you gotta go point for point. What went wrong? And then try to fix it. Um, like maybe on here you gotta go tit for tat. You really gotta go, okay, so what you don't like about me? All right, okay. Here's how this happened. Boom, 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 boom. And then see if you come to some conclusion, right? Bad part about it is some folks I've tried that with and it ain't help. Some folks I just felt like, their maturity because based on age would make it easier just to act like nothing happened. But you can't do that either. So I had to go in my archives and I had to pull out a video and it's gonna be me and Smedium. This is gonna be me and Smedium. So I had to go back all the way to 2022. And I ain't found the video yet, but I found the thumbnail that I made to replace the video. So then I looked in the metadata. So I'm gonna go back to I got a few videos that it could be, so we'll just look for it. But I'm looking for a video. Here's what I had heard. I heard someone say, yeah, but that's throwbacks of for Thursday. But this is a WTF Wednesday. And the reason why it's WTF right now is like what the because at some point grown folks need to move around. If you are it's almost a decade. Like some people's marriage was up here was about 8 years, but people calling it a decade. It's almost a decade of bullshit that people keep regurgitating. And there comes a point when you have to ask yourself, when is enough enough? It's bad enough that when they recycle these stories, they fail and fail horribly to sequence them properly. And you see me get all upset and flustered up here because people don't sequence stuff, but they want to make arguments and say, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what's happened. All of those things happened. Okay? And they want to argue you down about it. But that's not the issue. It's not that happened. It's what came first. What came second? Let me go listen for myself. Hold up. Came second. Oh no, I'm loud. It sounded good to me. Let me go listen for my. They need more than therapy up here. They need a therapist. They don't need any of this community support. They need to go and find them, take their medical insurance, that free medical insurance that they got, their Medicaid or whatever it is. They need to take that stuff, go get themselves in some clinics and say they are suffering from social media PTSD, because that's exactly what this is social media PTSD, when you can sit up on a panel and still revisit is going to be the word I'm going to say, stuff that doesn't matter in 2025. Let's just take it from a legal perspective. If something occurred in 2029 where someone defamed your character on here, right? And you felt like the police were coming for you because of something that Momo said, right? You clearly know by 2025 that the police ain't got you, that the police ain't going to get you. The thing you probably could have been scared of in terms of the police is probation officer. You understand? Like, those are the things that you had to worry about. I don't even like, even down to who contacted the probation officer was a big mystery. If you can't remember who initiated you, why are you remembering the file? It's just, and that would be a prime example of a situation where somebody went into another community and decided to sit there and provide them with a hashtag fake ground, because that's not a background, it's a fake ground, and for the sole purposes of what? Even though I do believe, as other people do, I want to just take the high road and say that person may have been playing in those people's faces only because of how they represented themselves a couple of months ago. But you never know around here. You never know. I'm not gonna call it no YouTube shuffle. It's just the way this shit goes. But what I'm gonna attempt to do this evening is find the video. I want folks, it's a trigger warning. It's a trigger warning for those who are, I'm telling you right now, it's going to mention deceased people in here. So if you got some deceased people that you don't want to hear nobody talk about, stage right. Stage right. That's what tonight is, a stage right moment. You need to listen to it from the lens of, this was from 2022, and this was somebody's opinion in 2022. Okay, that's fine. But I just I just can't take it no more. I think that's what it, I think I've just been so frustrated. I can't take the misinformation anymore. I think that's what disturbs me the most. Like, I get it if you want to have your own narrative about something. I'm right here for it. But try to put some truth on it. All right. So now, all right, let's just do some trivia. If I have a video called Story Time, Snap, Crackle, Pop, what's the first thing comes to your mind? Because I figure, we might as well just play games here while we do things. Now, see? Ooh, it's so many of it. KK, I think I saw you in here. Hold up. Did I see my KK? Well, maybe I didn't see her. Oh, yeah, she is. Hey, KK. Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me make sure. KK, what came first? The interview with obvious truth or the Q&A, because I wasn't calling them interviews. They were Q&As. Q&A with obvious truth or the Q&A with medium. I know I got shit going on. Am I low to you, Karen? Damn. Cause yeah, I got this obvious truth. I'm thinking, from the looks of things here, I'm gonna go with, would you settle for fake love over no love? All right. So I got a video worship most YouTube ships. But that mm, okay. See you later, Sion. Thanks for coming over. Mo, you son. The reason why I'm going back to this video is because I just want to hear what people said back then and see. Snap, crackle, pop. That has to do with eating cereal and a roach being inside it. I think it was vitamin first. All right. Vitamin A was the first. Okay. I think so too. So I think it's this one. No new friends and purge the old ones. Let me see who's in this one. No new friends, but Gears, you're up here. Oh, I might want to revisit this one. You know what I think this one is? This is the one. I thought it was a Zoom. Hmm. This is after the 572. I'm gonna have to listen back to that one. The shift in your attitude as that came to light last. Okay, so yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's after the 572. That's the one where you up here like, you know, if you don't want out of here, you gotta stop talking about the people in the community when I keep telling you that's not what it is. Now it could be all right, so we know it's not no new friends and purge the old ones. So now let's look at this one. Oh. Oh, I'm definitely talking about medium here. You know why? Let me man, this is when this let's go here for a moment. Just bringing people back. Oh, this is deep. Because I think I was a crybaby too back in the days when I thought this shit was real. When I thought I had some real love, I'm looking for, that other kind of real love. Someone, when I thought these mofos was real love. Maybe I don't want to revisit that one. Hold up. Let me see who's in here. I lost that scarf when I went to Vegas. All right, hold up. So that's not the one. All right. But the video that I was playing in that one, I forgot what happened. Oh, it was when the video I was playing in that one, that's when, what's that dude's name? Gay for a Day. See, I only got Karen's names for people in my in my head, right? Because I gotta speak to her. She's like, maybe it's medium. Not sure of the other one. Nah, you're good. Gay for a Day. When he tried to revamp my book club, and I told him no because I was rolling with Unc Fed, and he had problems with Unc Fed. One thing for certain. Wait a minute. So you said you think vitamin A came first. Um, Karen, you did a pull up on them. Look and see what date your pull up was with Medium in 2022. We in July. It's gotta be between like the 11th. Hmm. Hold on a second. Oh, Mo polled her community about a concept mentioned on John Frank TV Live by Smedium, formerly known as Bernard Bro Justice. Characters from the fictitious J4K YouTube community. Fictitious. See what that? The community is satire, and the potential theory may explain the day-to-day activities that occur in J4K community. That was my description. Let's see who's in here. That now means that everybody that formed Team the Guy and Team the Woman in this divorce have now went their separate ways. Mm. They have now went their separate ways. And you know why they went their separate ways? They went their separate ways because the scam was coming. So that why are you turning on lights? Oh, okay. See, this is what happens when you got a real. Know my business, find your business, internet. Oh. Hmm. I do think that. I think the plant lives. What plant? This one, right here. It is. Yeah. Story time. Troll Whisperer and Troll Hunter Inc. Oh, Troll Whisperer versus Troll Hunter Inc. Mo's reaction. TGIF. The baby troll at a owl. Let me see what this one's about. are you doing? Hmm. Who's Kendrick? Just checking. Questions, comments, concerns, and the questions cannot come from Karen. I said, and the questions cannot come from Karen. Or are people afraid? Oh, Kendrick Celestine. Okay. So this one I got the obvious truth in it. So he was over here. Well, yeah. But I'm gonna save him for another day because him. But let me just write that day down, July 15th, 2022. Because he talked some crap about me not too long ago, too. See, July 15th, 2022. And I'm not really sure that dude said it. I just heard some people talking about something. I in my notes I have July 11th, but I don't have no video from July 11th. I do have a video on. Oh, yeah. And I served on it. What do you call it? The Tenant Association. Um, oh my God, the girl got boobies out. Leos will, yeah, I look at some of these people like they're reasonable. I remember that whole outfit. Yeah. All right, it's not that video. Ooh, I like her. I'd rather see a struggling drug addict with a job try to get up how those can with a job, get up every morning and go into a workplace because that. All right, we talking about struggling drug addicts in that one. That's all right. I got time. I'm just gonna sit here and find it. Maybe it's before then. You know what's so funny about it is the reason why his name is not in the title is because so many times when I do things, people be acting like, oh, you want the cloud of so and such and such. So I try not to do that. So I won't have that Mo pulled her phone. I wonder what that was about. Could it have been on the Snap Crackle Pop one? I know that's about eating roaches. Lady comment. The problem is that I never put these people the internet on the screen. All right. Perception. I'm reading my notes. It's some people's name I don't even want to say on here. Okay. Hmm. So I reviewed one of John Frank's videos in here. Oh, this is very interesting. 7-7. You know what's so interesting about this right here? About the same thing I heard last night was said right here. I'm not even gonna say that. Karen, did you look on your July from 2022 videos? Well, well. Hmm. Hmm. See, I couldn't read this book at work because I didn't take this one with me. But I'm gonna tell you, as I go through my notes, I'm starting to really see a theme here that I ain't really liking. Wow.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on.
You got a date?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. I heard you the first time. You can hear me now?
Oh, that's really strange. So I couldn't hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Why's the
I
echo?
heard you the first time. You can hear me now? Yeah, you
Oh,
got the
that's
YouTube
really
playing in
strange.
the
So
background. All you gotta do is just mute the YouTube. Hey Amber, what's up? I'm over here looking for a video. But I think I'm gonna write a summary of
hold
2022.
on, because you have an
But
echo. It's repeating itself.
I think I'm gonna write on the stream. Karen, I think your YouTube is on, but hold up.
Very good, because that was the problem.
Oh, so you had the echo?
Oh, fucking well, that damn thing made me go through redoing all my email and stuff. And I was like, man, usually when I click in Zoom, it take me straight to my name and stuff. But now it started me all the way over. I'm like, damn. So
Oh, did
yeah,
it
I'm
ask you
in.
for did it ask you for a password today? No, right?
Yeah, yes, it did.
And what did you put?
So I had to put my demonstration. What the hell?
Oh no,
I put. I
oh
put my
no,
demonstration.
okay.
Hey, so look, I'm in my 2022 videos. I don't want you to think that I was ignoring you, but I just couldn't get in that damn zone. That shit was crazy. But I'm trying to figure out what are we looking for here?
All right. You had I'm looking for a date, that's all. You had an
Okay.
interview with him. It had to be in July. So you had to be like pull up. You know how you be like pull up so and so?
Oh,
So we
fish me,
looking for one of those.
fish, fish medium.
For medium, yes, ma'am.
July, you think?
July, I
Mm,
believe. I strongly believe that to be the date. It's July 11th. I feel like it's July 11th or July 12th. But
July.
you spoke to him first on your panel.
When they working together, but they had him. Girl, I don't listen. I barely keep up with any of these videos, so I couldn't even tell you. But I don't see his name around that type of time, though.
You don't got anything. Oh, but you didn't change him afterwards. But
Yeah,
it
I
would
sure
have been
do
like
because I
pull
don't need
up.
people. That's right. I don't. So if I did change it, I wouldn't know what I would have changed it to. But if you think in between the 11th and the 12th, you say, I can assure you between those dates, the 11th and the 12th, you could be talking about this 11th or the 14th.
Well, the 14th, you would have interviewed him first.
A message from the troll whisperer. Um, mm, let me check this video out and see. So let me mute up for a second. I'll be right back.
Maybe it's the 16th on my end. I think I might have found it, Karen. Which one is it? All right. What is that? What is this? What is that? What is this? Oh, I'm in it. Hold up.
I don't have anything for the 16th, by the way.
No, I think I
But
did.
if you came after,
I think I did it on the 16th. Cause one, I think it's this one. It's the one on. It's either the one. No, that's this guy. So it's got to be the one on the 17th. Of what I saw. And when I came back, I gave a view of the cemetery from the gate. Ever been to a cemetery and looked in the gate? That's why I changed my icon. All right. I can also tell because normally I be like looking at somebody. Double back and back. A lot of things that you would not believe. The art of watching. So this video right here is called The Art of Watching, Trolling, and Subliminals for the Countless Vampires. That's crazy. I kind of like the title from back then. I got my questions laid out. I forgot about the channel Bernard Bro Justice. Mm, 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 mm. I needed to stay away from some places. I'm just reading all this stuff. Like this is like I wouldn't even read half of this stuff out loud. You know why? Cuz some of this stuff just needs to be left buried somewhere. But it's crazy. All right.
what would I have been talking to him about? It's
Okay.
maybe it wasn't July.
All right. So I went and got a timeline. I was definitely doing some due diligence here because I went all the way back and was like February 26, 2019. Smedium got a lawyer. February 27th, 2019. Smedium, something with Smedium. April 2018.
Mm.
I wonder if it's in, wait a minute, what is the video where I was playing Logic? It might be in that video. Because why would I be playing that video saying no to Logic?
Probably for the town hall of shame.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I have a playlist called Dewdrop? Wait, hold up. Where's my playlist at? Because I be changing those guys too. I had a playlist, do drop in, bring a friend. Hold up. Some of these things I didn't want to keep anymore. Like I was just over it. I was just so over it. Oh, Smedium got his own playlist. Let me see what's on mine. Ooh, that's very interesting. Look at March 2022.
Mm.
That just seems so far fetched, though.
You're right. I might have took his name out or something and put "Let's chop it up" or some sort.
Yeah, and you're gonna have tons of let's chop it up.
You ain't lying. Hold on.
Look around March 25th.
That's exactly the date. March
March,
25th, 2022. Yep.
you had him on your panel?
Yep.
Okay. Go, Momo. Go,
Well, you the one
Momo.
was at some damn July somewhere. I'm like, July, you sure? Mm.
Shit. Because it might have went
Is it
left
a
in
is it a
July.
receipt?
Look.
Is it a receipt up in here though? Do I need to go listen to this?
Um,
Or you just
no,
get the
no. I'm
video that
just
you made after this?
I made a video after,
Oh,
but I don't think it's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna have to disappoint y'all because I'm gonna have to listen to videos to find it. But I got a Q&A with him up here. Mr. McKenzie explains why he engages in aggravated harassment on the internet. The people that I met on the internet like that. So that doesn't sound like a that doesn't sound good. So Karen, what did you name that? Just chop it up.
let's chop it up.
Okay. All right. What day we said that is March 26th?
Fifth.
March 25th. Okay. Well, it's between March and July because I wrote my questions out in July. And I sure did. When I go back to the 25th, it says, oh, Karen. I'm just so tired of hearing something, but I want to see how I addressed it back then and what a person said about it. Because I never thought I would hear it again. And then I heard it. Mm, and then I heard it. But some of these notes are just crazy. So what you been up to? You, Karen, what you been up to?
Oh shit! I'm over here listening to my video to see what the hell going on. I was trying to figure out, you know.
Well, I
Listen.
think in your video you asked him why he had a problem with me.
Um. Well, I was trying to see how did it pop off, and I'm noticing I'm already like 51 minutes because I'm doing the red ball thing, trying to see when he got up here. But yeah, shit. I was just trying to see what happened. I mean, I do, but I ain't gonna do all that. But look, check this circle. Can you hear that?
Yes, ma'am, I can. Loud
Oh,
and clear too.
oh no! I was just trying to see if you can hear this shit. This shit crazy because you know what the
I
fuck going on here.
yeah, I can hear it
Yeah,
loud and clear.
yeah. Let me just. Okay, so should I play like when he got on the panel,
Well,
or is it up in there?
well, um, no, no, no. I don't want to relitigate the past. But I do want to go back in the past to figure out why it's prevalent today for the discussions they were having yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't when I say I don't want to relitigate the past, I'm saying I don't want to revisit the issues that were in the past because the people around here should be mature enough, old enough to have put some of that stuff besides them. Cause at this point, I'm just gonna be like, yo, if y'all could do something about it, do something about it.
Well, this is the chapter of the demonstration. I'm gonna just call it that for now, where everybody just goes back down memory lane. Oh, I could never hit that note, but one day in the not too near future.
You gonna get that note?
I don't know, but Denzel did tell me if I practice something long enough, I get good at it. But I don't practice it that much, so yeah. I mean, that's what I think for everybody. Like they're just doing back down memory lane moments, and I mean, until it affects someone, right? Just like the trademark demonstration, they just brought it out of nowhere, and then they put their foot in their mouth, and then they wanted to bring it back up, and then it was a crime scene when you do, talk about the facts. So yeah, I just think that's probably one of those moments. I mean, if you think about it, what else do they have to go by? Ain't nothing in the future for most of them.
Yeah,
They
but
just
if you got unresolved issues, right? It's always gonna come up. It's always gonna come up. It's never going to stop. It's just like it's never going to end. And it doesn't make any kind of sense. I mean, the things I heard that impact me, right? Because I'm not talking about any other storyline that people were putting together. Now I'm supposed to have went after Sour Patch, which then made somebody do a response. So I'm like, wait a minute. Because anything I said about anybody, I could repeat it if I could even remember it. So I don't even know what that could have been that would have got somebody all upset that they would go and tell another person that I told them something that I don't even remember telling them. But they
I mean,
didn't specify what I told them. They just said that. So the way I took it when I heard it is like, so you made me mad because you said something about Sour Patch. And then I went and told this guy something. That's what that sound like to me. That didn't sound like to me. Um, that's exactly how it sound like. That's what it sound like. So I'm sitting over here is what kind of conversation did I have with that person that will lead them to go to that person and tell them. So what kind of so Popo for the Lolo was on the panel, just so I make it make sense for you. And she basically said, that she got in her feelings about something I said about Sour Patch, and she went and told him that I told her something about him being involved in the Alethea matter, or knowing that he wasn't involved in the Alethea matter. So I would have to hear exactly what I said,
Mm.
or
What public?
what I'm supposed to have said.
She show up any other day. I'm sure she's here today.
Oh,
Maybe
she's
you got.
not here.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, she's not here. I let her on the panel the other day, not thinking that it was dramatic, and then it turned into be traumatic for me. So I was just like, I done had enough.
they have backers and accounts that usually got the drop on everything. Maybe one of them will pull up. You got to be mindful of these guys. These guys like to bait people into things, right? And they also like to see if they can get a indication that you've been watching. So
No,
I
I
wouldn't
was
be
watching. I
surprised.
was clearly, I was
Right.
clearly there. I wrote in the chat. I was clearly there. Everybody could see I was there.
Oh, okay. Well,
I wrote in the chat. I just didn't have no idea. Well, let me just say this. I wrote in the chat while I was commuting. So I don't know what I would have to go back to the chat. You know, I don't read chats. I would have to go back to the chat to see where I entered to see what was going on. But I did go back and replay to listen from the beginning. And when I went back and replay, I caught that and I was like, wait a minute.
well, you can sum all of that up just by simply, state that you didn't say it. So, and be done with it.
No, I'm not summing. I'm this how I'm gonna sum up stuff right now. No, I can't summarize it like that because mm-mm, it's more malicious.
But I mean, when they say things, don't they supposed to provide their receipts? Otherwise, you leave it alone, right?
I don't know. I should have probably had this conversation with you offline because I don't want you to do your Karen moments, and then the next thing I know, it be a I get Karen
Hey,
situation.
listen, Monica, listen. Ain't like none of this stuff around here is new to us. They've always put narratives to their own demonstration. They'll go view a video of yours from years ago and then try to make it relevant today, just because whatever it was years ago bothered them. I mean, these are ways that these guys want to stay relevant out here on YouTube. Again, I don't know. These people are just so. It's just it.
So did you hear his voice on your video in March?
Yeah, he's right
Okay.
here on here.
Did you ask him anything about speaking on your kids in that video, if you remember?
I don't know. I don't even remember what this video was about. I would have to listen to some of the context. But if I asked him to pull up, it's probably because he did disrespect me in some type of way, and I wanted to get clarity for myself. So that's why I think for me, I was just gonna sit here and see how did this even pop off because I don't really recall. Yeah, so
So in my Q&A questions here in my book, one of my questions is supposed to be, what can I expect moving forward? How to avoid a repeat of the previous events. But like, the thing I know to be true is people do restate. people do restate things that happen because that's part of their experience, right? You can't stop a person from saying like, I had a disagreement with so and so, blah 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 blah. Right. But what I heard was like, yeah, because I could have been sent to jail. And I was like, sent to jail for what? For continuing to talk about a story on the internet that I asked you not to report on because the police were investigating. And then I unbeknownst to me, because at that time I wasn't really familiar with this clout chasing situation and covering a story for clicks and views. I was looking at it like, hey, I took so and so down to the precinct. We filed a well, I think in New Jersey they call it a police station. I took so and so down to a police station. We filed a report. They're investigating. So while they're investigating, it's probably best for all of us to lay low. And then people kept covering it. And then I said something to the effect like, well, I don't know why people were still wanting to know what's going on when the police are investigating unless you got something to hide. And then the person felt like a statement like that meant that they were involved.
Um, yeah, I was just listening, and I did one of the first questions I asked him was, "What is his issue with you?"
Yeah, I know it was one of
Hmm.
yeah, but I very much I believe I spoke to him in July. I believe I spoke to him in July. But I can't really say that he dragged me. Well, I heard that response, but I think it also came from like the end of it was, oh, you might be right because I did tell you something because I was, and then they was like all friends and giggles at the end. And I'm sitting up here saying to myself, oh, wait a minute. This don't even make no common sense to me. So y'all know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a part two of this as soon as I find it. Cause I'm gonna sit here now. I'm gonna listen to all the videos. And if that means I'm coming back live at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'll be back at 1. If I come back at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll come back at 4. If not, I will see y'all at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna have time. I'm gonna make time on my Thursday because I want to hear what people say. I want to hear what people said. I don't really I don't I want to hear what people said. Period. End of story. Because at the end of the day. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me go to July 29th. Hold up. Part of the thing is I be writing about everything. So I gotta read whole scenarios. Let me go back to July 29th. Yeah, I know that hmm. All right. I didn't realize he had a whole playlist over here about me though. I wonder what this is. That's very interesting. Oh, let me go back over here. Maybe that's not it. Karen's doing a CSI crime scene investigation over here. All right, 1 second. I'm mad. I should have opened up a new one instead of going back. Now it's oh, it didn't reset. All right, what date did I say? I said July 30th. So let me go. Okay, July 30th. Ugh. The good thing about it is I like listening to my videos. When I go back, I don't be hearing all that stuff people be hearing, all that negative stuff they be talking about that they can't stand, but they be here. I just be like, what is that about? And none of these things are jogging a memory. Mm, 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 mm. I mean, these appear jogging a memory, but it happened long before this stuff. Obliging the haters. You know what though, in life, one of the biggest problems that we have is that you can't undo the way you made a person feel, no matter what. And on this social space, that's a lot of that is going on. You can't undo how people's feelings about stuff. They're going to carry that and to their graves. And that's just something you have to learn to live with. Unfortunately, but that's the cold reality of things, is that you just got and I had so many things going on during that period of time. Um, it's just so many things. You really sitting there listening to your video. That's that one. But I think there's some merit in me watching the video with the other video embedded in it. It was probably that video in the first place. This shit is just crazy.
You
Hold
know,
on.
it's so scary, right? Because I'm just rather, man, bro.
What's scary?
I'm finna tell you, like, because I'm trying to get back to why this video of mine was even made and on some real shit, right? So what happened was Schmedium created that troll account with Ho Frank's or dead sister, some up in that nature. But see, my bookmarking skills disclosed that that used to be Ho Frank's dead sister when he became Bernard Bro Justice. You see what I'm saying? See, these people has done some cutthroat things around here. Then when they realized it was their own fucking people that was trolling them, man, you don't see no type of crime scenes hitting with them. But then, you know, they go out here trolling other people. It's just they all got a rep for trolling.
Yeah. I mean, that was John Frank's allegation yesterday that that he had made a troll account with his sister's picture on it, with his deceased sister's picture on it.
Mm.
And that's what my notes say here too. I was trying to stay out of the that's why I said I wish I had spoken to you ahead of time. But
Oh
um
well,
what
I'm
was so into what was interesting to me and me looking at my notes and what I heard yesterday is that John Frank's story was consistent. What he said then is what he said, like what he said here is what he said back then. You know, it didn't change. Reckless has a thing for going after special needs kids. His sister had autism, Down syndrome. Um, Stop manipulating Brandon. Got anything against that other person? This was from July. But the Bro Justice channel, bro, what was it supposed to be?
Bernard Bro Justice.
It was Bernard Bro Justice, right?
Okay.
So that was trolling me, but in a masculine capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. I wrote a lot of things about I wrote a lot of things. I wouldn't read these out loud. People's thoughts though, it's crazy. The way I Nothing really changes, but it's just crazy. But whatever it is on that video from John Frank's, because this is me writing, taking notes from John Frank's video, and it said that he was speaking on Karen's kids. That's why I asked you that.
Well, during this demonstration, well, actually, it was a video that he had done where he alleged that he was going to slap the shit out of my husband, actually, because I ended up mentioning that in this video. And I'll just be thinking, man, the audacity of these people, man. Mm-mm. It just be crazy. But as I listened to him in this video, he's saying basically he don't even care about that demonstration with him almost getting locked up or whatever. So I don't know, bringing it up, if bringing it up, I don't know what that's about.
That's why I wanted to hear what he said to me back then to what happened yesterday. Like I'm just like, what occurred?
Mm.
I got my feelings as to what occurred. I got my feelings, but people flip flop, not even flip flop. They just stay too emotional for me. It be too emotional.
Well, some of us around here do have a conscience with things. I mean, um, when you think back on most of ourselves, like myself, we came in here not thinking that people were out here to play us. I mean, so if anyone want, if anyone wants to use the word personal back then, I would say, yeah, I agree with that because I had no idea. But now that I'm aware, right, that's what changes things. So some of these people, um, they did some things to people that can't be forgiven. Some of them they played with on purpose because that was their agreement. And they turned that into content. But somewhere along the line, somebody was hitting somebody in the jugular with on some things that wasn't supposed to be said, but they took it there, right? So then I don't know. These people just weird. It's just storyline after storyline, script after script, narrative after narrative. That's just about all you get from here. So
Yeah, sometimes I just be wanting it to come to an end.
also people have a way of not being here for a while and trying to plan a way for them to come back through.
Wait a minute. I got a video called Give Frankie a Hanky for his crocodile tears. Gears needs to fix a road to find a road. Boy, girl, bye. I can't with you sometimes. So this right here is the year of some other things. 22. Yeah, it's super crazy. But I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna come back and wake myself up and go through it and I'm just gonna listen to it. Um, I wanted to find it and listen to it on the live stream so I wouldn't have pre-exposed myself to it. But that didn't happen like that. Oh, let me go back to 320 because that's another thing. In this book right here, live stream, Reckless BS. And then what I say, July. I feel like Myron went first though. But didn't I say to you, did I say to you I pulled up that video the other day? I feel like I pulled it up the other day. Let me go in my watch history because I feel like I hit on it and I saw it. Could we benefit from a stronger? I'm in the July. All right, wait a minute. I might have wrote it this way. Is that the year Kevin Samuels died? Mm, 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 mm. Well, I didn't write it in that way. I got my questions though. Mm, mm, mm. This is so. Wait till I get off here and tell you what, like, why I find this to be so crazy. Just in reading what I'm reading, why I find this to be so crazy. And it's like I'm so sorry that I can't share it with the general public. And the reason why I can't share it with the general public is because I also like put down my personal thoughts with it, which haven't changed, but I guess I'm overwhelmed with this. Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, you go ahead and do your thing.
What you got?
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
All
about
right.
to get off of here anyway, but I'll be back when I find it because now I
All
gotta
right.
do more listening. All
All
right,
right. Bet.
ladies.
Yeah.
All right. This is Mo. I'll be back. And I won't be back probably with Karen. I'll be back by myself. No, you ain't take no notes about. Let me tell you, well, not disrespecting Nunya, she, he, but Nunya ain't take no notes on this because this probably wasn't noteworthy at the time. But I won't be waking Karen up in the middle of the night to ask her to come back. But I am gonna look through from March to July of 2022. I'm gonna look through those videos and see what I come up with. And I might take it back. See, one of these things about one of the casualties, because I do go back and listen to the videos and see what I want to re-put in the atmosphere, in the ether, because I know how sensitive people's eardrums are to the stuff that happened in the past. They get a trigger moment just like looking at a video and wanting to explore it for a timeline, or in my words, sequencing, and then people get caught back up into the TM conversation, and you're like, I'm not even thinking about the TM. I'm not even interested about the TM. And then you see somebody all up in arms talking about you stealing their stuff, and I'm just sitting here and I'm saying to myself, why do people want to fight on the internet? Don't you have enough engaging things to do in your real life? You like what is going on? What is wrong with you? Then I got people like I'm listening to folks talk about you can't speak on this. You can't speak on this case because there's a sector for that, and they should be the only ones covering it. Hello, freedom of fucking speech. Have you not heard of it? U.S. Constitution. You can talk about any damn thing you want to talk about as long as you don't incite a riot. But you got somebody else up here talking about how she's going to incite a riot. Oh, I'm gonna go over there and tell them that you was providing misinformation. I did not. I did no such thing. I come back out the next day and unbeknownst to me, but I put up the video that I was talking about, that I was referencing. Listen, in life, you can draw conclusions based on the information that you see. I see a man get out of a car, run around the backside of the car, and opened the side door, the passenger side, and was looking in the passenger side. I say two things. Him looking for his pew pew because he was about to blow back hard. He didn't find it and he fled. Or maybe he found it and he fled and they didn't tell us that he had one. But nevertheless, I just told you what I saw. The footage that I always saw before was just the man running down the freeway and getting gunned down. I never saw the situation with the car where he ran from one side of the car, the driver's side, got his ass out. I mean, if you listen to people tell the story now, they say his tires were blown out. That's why he stopped. If you sitting there and you like, just think about you just. But how dare you tell me I can't talk about that because it belongs to somebody else? And they gonna get mad. You know why they gonna get mad? Because you're backwards. Because you're gonna go back and you're gonna provide them with misinformation. And you're gonna sit up here and tell me that's what you're gonna do. You're going to incite a riot because you're going to tell me that I'm not supposed to talk about that. We're going to talk about it because it's a case. And it's a serious case. Yes, we're going to talk about it. But we wasn't talking about like it came up as we were talking about somebody else. So then it's like you're providing misinformation. So that's one thing. That's what we saw in the video. So now I go a step further and I said, if a man believes that his pew pew is in the car, who moved the cheese? See, that's crazy. Now I don't know nothing, and then the rest of the context was about the dude that came over into the room. So now, in addition to that, you're gonna be like, oh, and she was talking about the other lady really bad. I didn't say anything else, but a person needs discernment. And I didn't even say they didn't have discernment. I said they're gonna have to develop it more when dealing with these people, parasites that are just gonna come in and pretend like they are pastor and that they have your best interests at heart. I could say that anybody can go anywhere, and you could be like, I'm not really feeling that person, but I'll just. That's all that was said. And I stand on everything that I said. Now, if you want to go around and find another community and tell somebody else's channel holder some other stuff. Oh, I was there one day when the channel holder, when the people came in there talking about the Kanika case. Um, Mode 3, he was murdered way after Kanika was murdered. I'm just saying, years later. So if I was covering, I'm not trying to be funny. If I was covering that investigation before these arrests occurred last year, the year before last, so let me take it down 2024, 2023, 2022. Guess what I would have been saying? If you came in there talking about the Kanika case, I'd have told you to get over there and go over in that community. I would have said the exact same thing because they got something for that. I never heard of people. If you believe, knock knock, if you believe that somebody doesn't have good content, you believe that that person is not a credible storyteller. Why are you listening? Why are you wasting your time listening to that person. Why? Explain it. Why? You have choices that you have personal preferences. You don't have to be there. So why? So it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. Then on top of it, you're so angry about something that you wasn't even around for. Right? You're regurgitating some kind of content. Right? I'm getting to the side hoeing. You're regurgitating things about a side hoe because you sat there. Let me see what years this would be. We know it wasn't past 2024. So let's say 2023. Hmm. Yeah, let's say 2023. I'm trying to put things together. So 2023, maybe 2022. No, because we all discovered that Karen went over there in February of 2023. All right, so let's just suppose you got wind of a story in February 2023. You're just speaking on something that occurred before your time. You didn't know me. I didn't know of you until 2023. So you can't even begin to talk about something. I'm going to give it COVID days because I think that's when we had diarrhea of the mouth. 2020, 3 years before you even met, you became aware of me because I'm not going to say met. What are we doing? All because somebody asked you a question? I didn't come in I didn't come in pieces when I went in your room in 2023. I went in there with the most humble, good faith inquiry. And it wasn't about the TM. My inquiry with you became what happened when Karen arrived. And that's about it. Now, if that's got you upset for 2 years, 3 years later, I don't know what to tell you. And it's only been 2 years later. 2 years and 3 months, 2 years and 4 months later. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you because there was no ill will intended at all. But there's been endless amount of ill will towards me. There's been endless amount of disrespect towards me. I've not disrespected you. What, if anything, have I said about you? Let's do a comparison. I don't know anything about you because what happened is when I wasn't appreciated in your environment, I stayed away from you. That's it. That's everything. You have spent or rented enough space about me in your subconscious than I have even about the situation. I had to use a video to refresh my memory about you. I had already erased you from existence in my world. You did not go from short-term memory to long-term memory. You was not even a scar. You were a scratch. You was something that neosporin could heal. That's it. It was nothing. There was no bigger moment about you. You could have become the biggest celebrity, and I would not have even known it. I was nowhere around you. You have to be part of the community to understand that. But I'm just saying, like, get over yourself when it comes down to me. I didn't, I should not be this important. It just isn't. I've not stolen anything from you. I do not want to acquire anything from you. As far as I'm concerned, you're a faceless place on the internet space. And it's not worthy of any further engagement. Get a face, then maybe we can holler at one another. We can holler for $1 and soap chips. But I'm just saying. You understand? People talk. But that's just it. I don't have time. I was actually like shocked. I was really shocked. Really shocked. Hey Bonnie. I was really shocked. I realized the part you can't. I was really shocked. I don't even understand it. So I'm gonna go now and look for my reckless video and come back up here and you just made them mad again. I, I they well, mental illness is real on here, and I think that people need to take their cards, their health insurance cards, and invest in a therapist. That's what people need to do on this internet. And that's about it. Well, they should be upset with themselves because at the end of the day, if you listen to the video was a little bit crazed. And it was like, I'm gonna go tell people that you're talking about this. And I'm gonna tell people that you're talking about that. And you're providing misinformation. And then I was like, what did I say? So I had to go back and listen to it. I was like, I stand on everything. So I just put out the video that supported what I said I saw. The other thing was what I would call an mm, if I was doing a CSI, a crime scene investigation, it's a reasonable conclusion that one can gather if a person runs around, gets out of their driving, like you're in the driver's seat. Let's just call it what it needs to be called, right? I'm in the driver's seat. Okay. Let me walk y'all through Mama Guns, right? Because y'all know my vehicle is called Mama Guns. Mama Guns got a hammer between the passenger seat and that little console that's there. I got a hammer. Cause you know what I'm gonna do if somebody come to get me? I'm gonna reach over here and grab my hammer and clock me a person. Yeah, I got a whole hammer. And listen, somebody made me change to a hammer than a hatchet because I had one of those. I ain't playing with nobody. It's right there. I'm going to reach over there and get it. So, so now, when I saw homie run around the car, I'm saying to myself, man, you know that little space that's right there between the seat, right there. And then I'll be mad because sometimes T be like, oh, I got this. I'll be like, just push it back because I need to be able to grab it. Look, in New York, the squeegee boy guys be out. They be wanting to come and spit on your car window and wipe this shit down. Oh yeah, I got something for you. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it right now, pop you right up in your head, cause you're not gonna be expecting me. I remember, I took the car in and get something. I think it was detailed or something. And the guy came back and said, "What are you doing?" I was like, "That's protection. What are you talking about?" I'm from New York. New York. We ain't playing with you. Man, bye. So notice. I got you. I got you, boo. And that's what they be trying to do. They be get man. I don't ride with no windows down. Shit. That's why I got the big, I got the big sunroof. You gonna come through there. You gonna have to jump through here, and I'm still gonna pop you because I'm gonna reach down and get it. You're not gonna be expecting me to reach over. And I done practiced this. Man, listen, you ever had the active shooter training at work? For those of you got a job, they do the active shooter training. And one of the things they tell you is that you got to flight. What is it? Flight, fight. Oh yeah. So you need to run, get away, hide. Yeah, they be killing me. They be like, run, hide, or fight. So I'm in fight mode and you gonna get it. And they be like, with anything. Yeah, fight. Yeah, flight, hide, or fight. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly how that goes down. So I got mine. So anyway, when I seen homie do that, I'm just like, and I still heard somebody say that this sounds like a if you don't know, now you know, a hammer between the passenger seat and that little console. And you put the hammer part down and you have the handle part ready to go. Cause that's cause you wanna be doing all of this, right? So yeah. Hit when I was a kid, right? I don't know if you this is Spanish thing. Cocotazo. Right? You give somebody a cocotazo. That's what you get on the top of your head when you be messing up, right? That's what they gonna get with my a cocotazo, because they not gonna be expecting that, right? And I hope I'm just me. I hope I catch you smack in the eyeball and that just go gooshing out. Cause that's how I feel. Okay? Cause that's how I'm gonna be hitting you. Fuck the head. I'm hoping I jack you right in the eye. This episode is brought to you by the violence of Mo. I hope I get you right in the eye. Cause see, I know that if you get hit right in the eye, you're gonna retreat. And then Mama Gun's gonna run your ass over because you're gonna be somewhere out there and I am going to be running. I'm gonna be doing that with my car. I already got it all. It's planned out in my head. But let me get it together. Cause this is gonna have the hammer and this is gonna be the meat on the thing. When the police come and get your ass, you're gonna be like, I shouldn't have messed with her. That's what you're gonna be saying with your eye popped out and your ass hanging off the side of the car. I'm gonna be all bloody talking about take me to the HIV test. Ooh, should we not be talking about those things? Shady, whoa. I'm just saying, that's how I feel. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That is exactly my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm just gonna be like, I could just, I envisioned it when I put the hammer in the car. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, there's a, like, oh, I don't have no vehicle violence here, but be prepared. When I be seeing the stories of car ran, I be like, what you waste the use of a perfectly good weapon, your vehicle, and then ran up on the sidewalk, and they be having no excuses. I was drunk. What? Man, bye. Man, that's a good weapon of mass destruction. And you sitting up here like, mm, mm, mm. But you know, I don't think it's a reason to get all upset, but it is what it is. It just is what it is. I know because I came from it. I was like, uh then it was like, I was like, how many times? I mean, real talk. How many times must warship be stolen around here? Then it wasn't even hers. Oh, it belonged to so and so. Who? A what? A when? It wasn't even yours? Oh. Then some other exiled person around here. Man, listen. This year, like, worship got stolen so many times. But I'm sitting up here one day, just mind my own business. Just mind my own business. And I'm listening to, I was about to call her out her name. I'm listening to Birthday Mate over there run a stream. And she is like, arguing with somebody. And free worship, give it back to Mo. I was like, look at this shit over here. I was like, lady, let them have at it. It's not going to yield the same thing. See, like, you ever like, listen, listen, and they want to make all these side hole stories and stuff like that. This is what I'm gonna say, right? Because I gotta stand up for side holes all across the world, right? Because in the words of my son, I'm admitting it because I did this shit. Shout out to Mariah Lynn. Wait a minute, again. I was a hoe. Once upon a time, a long time ago, I'm a hoe. He was just like, what, Ma? Why are you upset that somebody gonna be on the internet and just gonna call you a hoe and you gonna be mad about it? I was like, he's, he said, who was you? Girl, bye. Where my girl at, Mariah Lynn? She was like, once upon a time, a long time ago, I'm a hoe. I'm admitting it because I did the shit. Because you can't handle that. Because I did the shit. I'm admitting it. Mm. Secretly, how many of y'all are really side hoes? Thoughts without pots. And y'all worrying about me. I'm sitting here on the internet minding my own business. Ain't stole no man of yours. Ain't went nowhere with no man of yours. You ain't got no reason. Like, you ain't got no story about none up here. You can't find a dude around here. For all you know, I could have been lying. Oh, imagine that. But you running around here guilty. Did I steal your hoeing moments? Is you side eyeing me? Are you jelly? Do you want to lay it down like I did? Mmm. Mmm. Is that snow bothering you? Did you mistake it for the snow that went up your nose? Mmm. I'm admitting it because you did that shit. Just saying. I remember one time I was on, I was on something, and then I heard the person say, "Oh, cause you're a hoe, cause you're the side hoe." I was like, "That's the best you got, creepy old lady." Is that I'm a side? Ooh, ooh, ooh. You understand? Then I'm ugly. Let's just get down to the ugly. So I'm an ugly side hoe. I need y'all resumes because I believe that the job was stolen from one of yous. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what. So when I be sitting up here, I be like, did they just call me? I be scratching my head. This be me. I be like, did they just call me a sow? But I'm just saying, like, what you mad about? Was there competition? Are you missing a mister? I just asking. Oh no, I'm not pretty. I'm ugly. I done sat up here. I be so damn ugly. You ugly bitch. I be like, oh, okay, I can live with it. You know why I can live with it? Cause I ain't never gonna see half of y'all in all my life. Just like I could go to Vegas and have been broke. You know why? Because here's some facts. My broke ass was in a hotel. We wasn't sleeping on the side of the road. We wasn't in no little shack. We wasn't with because I saw people in a situation with their luggage laying all out inside the casino gambling and stuff like. I wasn't in none of those situations. So how broke could I have been? How broke could I have been? I'm back to being Vegas broke. Then let's talk about clothing. I was wearing old lady clothes. I 50. I'm admitting that. Am I supposed to look like a hoochie? So not only am I supposed to be side hoeing, but I should look like a side hoe instead of looking like a mature, sophisticated woman with a career. I should be looking like I need somebody to pick me up quickly. That's what I should be looking like. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I'm in the words of Karen from the Vegas. I'm gonna stop because Karen have her own. She when we get the, I'm just gonna leave it. But Karen be like, you need to ask about some other folks. Leave us the hell alone or whatever. But it's like I need to find out how much flyer miles that is from New York to Vegas broke. You know when you could tell when somebody broke when they got stuck in Vegas and couldn't get their ass home. Then that would have been broke. That would have been screaming broke. I'd have been like, "Oh, I'm broke." I took my broke ass to the movie theaters. I was up in broke ass Vegas in the movie theater and everything. So it's just like it's like what do you pay attention to? I listened to this other dude who sucked dick for a living, competing, another competition person, right? Yeah, that dude called me all kind of ugly. But anyway, he's like, "You're here. Sir, sir, sir. Let us talk about it." Now I know the green screen don't help you, right? I know the green screen don't help you. This is a natural girl. Bye. Bye. I be at work, they be like, "Oh, how you get your curls and that? Where you get the crunch from?" Are you kidding me? I'm on cam all the time. All the time. No, it's not just the shrinkage, right? It's the bounce with the ounce, right? When you got the bounce, you know that it's healthy. Like this is how this goes. You people is up here got a horse, a tail, and a goddamn chinchilla up on top of your heads talking muko crap about somebody. I don't get it. I just be like, I just, I'll be mesmerized. I'm sitting down. I got videos. I'm sitting on the floor. I'm whatever. These people is like, remember news tubers? If you don't know, she was like, I'm tired of looking through the crack in the door. I was like, stop watching. What the fuck you looking through the crack in the door? Man, this is mine. This is all mine. It's all mine. I'm just, it's mine. I look at other, yo, she was like, she's sitting there on the floor and I'm looking through the crack. They were looking through the crack in the door to see my daughter and the dog walk by. Like, how grimy is that? But then again, this is a whole world that they was in the freezer looking. You like y'all be searching. I'm not even gonna hold y'all down to it, right? I just be like, oh, somebody else asked me, they like, what are you using for your curls now? Because we see me go on this curl journey. Let's just let's show some footage here because I want to. And it's mine to show. Let me go back to lives because I just want to do this curly hair journey, this natural hair journey, because it's real. This shit be real. We're gonna go to 2018 when we first embarked on this. I'm admitting it because I did this shit. I couldn't believe I was sitting up here. They was talking about people never had 1,000 people. Are you talking about 1,000 people in a room? Or are you talking about 1,000 views on a video? The stuff, the fact that folks want to compare themselves to other people tells me that something's wrong with you. I don't ever want to compare myself to somebody else just on the hell of it, right? Normally, when you compare yourself to somebody else, it's because they are doing better than you and they are something for you to aspire to, right? Not like, how do you just pick up one day and be like, hey, I'm just gonna go fucking with this person? I'm only in 2022. I'm going through my videos. I'm only in 2022. I should have went down a playlist, but I want to find specific ones because now I could do something that I could never do. I blew out my hair like about a month ago. I blew out my hair. For the whole month of May, I had the hair blown out. And I got some, what do they call it, stuff when you blow, like you could see it right here. That's like my only damage. But I'm keeping that fucking heat damage like this, like woo. Can you get a woo? But I'll tell y'all how to fix that. Oh, I got a 1,700 video one. 1,700 people views. Oh, I should have looked to see. Oh yeah, I was natural then too. Hold up. Well, I've been natural the whole time I've been here. Boom. But this ain't the beginning of the journey. Where's Zoom at? All I want to do is zoom, zoom, zoom. I just be so stuck on what is wrong with these people. And then look, this is today's hair, right? While it has done its thing, right? I think about comparative in length. Man, listen. Well, now they got natural straights. And I'm gonna transition for the winter time maybe to natural straight. I'm not really sure because I've gotten used to the curly, so I don't know. I think I could twist it up and do some things in the winter time. As long as I can sit in the boardroom with it, I don't care. Um Oh, no. You know what I want to do? I don't cuz I don't want to hold up. Studio mode. Let's do a window capture. Let's figure out which window we're going to capture. Yeah, the problem is that I only like one hair salon and I don't be having the time. It's bad enough I only like one nail salon. Like it is bad being from Southside Jamaica, Queens. We're funky like that. We just like certain things like that. Oh, there we go. All right, here I go again, trying to make something smaller again. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right. Yeah, I'm really funny about. Yeah, I'm telling you, I ain't even tell you, but I'm telling you, I'm biased when it comes down to my hair. Okay, so now let's go into studio mode. See that girl right there? That girl is sitting there with some strangling stuff. All right, so this is the same hair now with a better curl pattern to it. This is this is one kind of curl pattern. This is me now with this curl pattern. Look out! Look, go, Momo. I picked this video because of the shirt. Ooh, gotta watch the facial expressions that you put. Look at this. Cause next thing I know, they be making videos and they be having your face all looking all chopped up on them. But you can see the hair difference. But I'm sitting up here listening to the dude and I'm saying to myself, what is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? Anyway, it's one of those, what the fuck? Let me find another one before. Like, I'm just like, if I could walk around, and I'm not gonna hold you, if I could walk around like that, here go another popcorn eating ass moment of mine. I don't even understand this. I didn't realize that I eat this much popcorn in my life. But I be in the office eating popcorn too. They just be like, that's the popcorn girl. Popcorn love. Why can't I pull this one out? Hold up. Let me see if I see it by itself. It really. Oh, I can't use this one anyway. I just realized why I can't use that one. Because that's going to be a whole problem. Let me see. I think I did that, God. They be killing me right here. All right. I'll find another one. But they can. I'm just looking. Is this the one where it just be the thing for me. It's some big. So let me see something. Because I'm gonna show something now too. I'm gonna show curl pattern. Let me just stop. Let me stop while I'm behind the 8 ball around here. The bottom line is I'm comfortable in the skin that I'm in. And I suggest that some of you get comfortable in the skin that you're in. I don't even know what that is. That's got a piece of something. That's a live stream. But that's what happened. Anyway, I'm going to go listen to these other videos and see if I can find the video. I will come back and do the video tomorrow after I'm attending a funeral. So when I come back from the funeral, I will eulogize some more stuff that happened up here. Hopefully, I'll be able to find the video and just listen to what was said then and see where we are now. I gotta figure out a way to settle these matters because I've got less days ahead of me than I have less days ahead than I have behind me. So I don't really got time for all of this stuff anymore. I really don't. I truly don't. Um, I just don't. I don't even have the energy for it. But I wish more people would see that. Again, I'm going to attend a funeral tomorrow because another young person in my age group bites the dust. And I'm on the internet with people that have no value to the present. Anyway, this is Mo. I've got to go. Thanks, Carla, for hanging out with me. Hey, KK. Ugh, I won't be calling you at midnight, but I'll call you in the morning for coffee. We'll have to do coffee in the morning. I won't be back tonight, but I will be listening to my video. And that's it. This is Mo. I've got to go. Oh, this is Mo. I'm not a hoe. I don't know what to tell you. Laters.